Hello and welcome to another episode of Memories of DeKalb. It's been a little while, but we are back, and today we're going to be talking about the Auburn Hotel here in Auburn, Indiana. Today we've got Thomas, who's done a load of the research into this. The Auburn Hotel, of course, just having changed hands, right?
Yes, correct. As of, I believe, February this year there, it's changed hands there.
But it hasn't always been known as the Auburn Hotel.
Correct. It started out as the Swineford House back in the 1870s, I believe, there. Built in its current location, southwest corner of South Main and 9th Street there. 1870s, wow, that's like 150 years about there?
And I think Auburn itself was founded in 1836. So it's interesting that it had only been, a few decades by the time we got a whole hotel operating in downtown.
Well, it's not just the fact that it's a hotel, it's a pretty upscaled, high-end hotel there.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, according to the research there, the first floor had a lobby, red carpet, glass sliding dining room there, sample rooms there. So
That's kind of cool.
yeah, salesmen would come, demonstrate your wares there, or hosting events there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second floor had the guest rooms, the 36 guest rooms there, which didn't have a price when it opened, but like in 1915, the price was $2.50 a night there, which
$2.50.
correct, $2.50 there.
Do we know how much that equates to now?
Well, we can certainly do like
The
an inflation calculator.
What do you got?
So $2.50 back in 1915 equates to $75.09. About par for the course there for.
It's decent.
Low end, yeah, but yeah. So the sample rooms were things that business people or sales people
Salesmen, people coming off the train there for a day or two to sell their newfangled appliances there. And that's kind of like what you have to keep in mind. This is like 1900, 1915, which is the transition from horse to automobile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like the actual like horseless carriage era there, where people are driving down in caps like these and goggles and gloves there and heavy coats there driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Auburn being such a big automobile town,
Mm-hmm.
right around that time as well. I mean, the companies that were right down Jackson, basically right across from the Auburn Hotel.
Yeah.
Kiplinger and McIntyre, those buildings.
Yeah. Or just a couple streets over. 1915, I think, was right around when the Imp came out there.
Yeah. Yep.
Before I forget there.
Yeah. What have we got? What have we got here?
What I have here is a copy of the 1907 Swineford House ledger here that we borrowed from them a while ago there. I just thought it was like an industry tidbit to see like who came to Auburn.
Mm-hmm. What kind of headings do we have like up here? What does it say? It says the date, the name. What
Yes,
else?
time and room.
And then what is that?
Residence.
Residents. Where they're from?
Yes.
What kind of stuff do we see on the residents? Where do they come from?
I mean, you see local like Spencerville there, Waterloo, maybe a little further out like Fort Wayne, Toledo, California, Philly, South Bend, Chicago there.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I just found that so interesting. Again, this is the time period of the transition. You're not really going to go that far in an automobile,
Mm-hmm.
neither in a horse. So really, that leaves a train if you're going to come from a fair distance.
So when was this again? You said, but when?
When was this?
Did it say-
It was 1907 there.
Okay,
was,
yeah.
October of 1907.
And there's others where the guys were like, city.
Yeah, city.
I'm from the city.
I'm from the city.
Don't worry about it. It is. It fascinates me that that from all these different Detroit, New York, Chicago, in this little town in 1907.
Yep. As you mentioned, Auburn Junction here had a couple of stops kind of right around here. So with the railroad and everything.
Yeah, and with a high scale hotel like this, they would have buggies available to fetch the people and bring them there.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they did. I wonder if there's a service.
Mr. Jones holding a sign up. So this is something that people do. Can people come in and see this if they want to look?
They can.
What do we have that's more recent?
Yeah, 1915 it was sold there by Perry Halfley there, and then in 1919 when Faust bought it, it then became Auburn Hotel there, and it was operated as such until 1970s.
Okay, wow, 70s.
So it was still it was still being used as a functional hotel.
Correct.
Up into the 70s.
Yeah, this year that you got says it was bought by the cruise company in spring of 1974. It still feels like that's like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it mentioned Labor Day, but used, so that's 1981.
Yep.
Took over the hotel, but used for tourism only on Labor Day weekend. That's kind of what I feel like I remember. During Labor Day weekend, there was more things going on there. I didn't remember it being used a whole lot during the other times of the year. Yeah. I had a class reunion where we were able to have some of our take food outside and then take it inside or something like that. So I remember we had that, and that wasn't too long ago. That was 10 years ago.
That long ago.
That wasn't too long ago. It was 10 years. But so yeah, it's interesting to hear people's stories about how they've interacted with this building, whether it's from the outside, from the inside. I wonder if there'd be people who were like service technicians for different things, plumbing and whatnot, who've been into fix things that really need repaired over the years and stuff like that. Hear what kind of stories. If these walls could talk.
Well, that's what part is interesting to me. That what are all these people coming? If they're coming to Auburn, all the way to things. Who were they? What were they? That's the fascinating part to me. Is who are these people who stayed here and what was downtown Auburn like in 1870
or even 1915 when it changed hands there, where you had students going to school, not in a school bus there. They could drive in a horseless carriage, or they could go by horse there, and they would share the road, the dirt road with horses and horseless carriage there. But yeah, anyway, it continued operating until 75, I believe. In fact, we have a clipping from the Evening Star there. Auburn Hotel closes with a whimper. Yeah, that's right around the time when it changed owners again to, was it Cruise Company until Roger Eady there? Most recent status, so again, February, was purchased by Kevin Menard there and the Auburn Development Group, February 24th of 2023. This year as we're recording there. Just a little note here, they also purchased the 410, 414, 418 South Main Street there next to the Moose Lodge there. And as of this date, June 8th, those properties have already been torn down there.
Except for that area with the Moose Lodge.
Yeah.
And right
the
next to
Moose
it.
hasn't been torn down. Just
Right. So far, all they've stated publicly is that, at least for the Auburn Hotel, their first floor commercial with multifamily housing above that there. But I don't know, maybe one day we'll be able to talk with the new owners. Yeah. Learn a little more there. That would be fun.
See what the plans are. I'm interested. There were rumors, and I don't know if anybody who watches would be able to confirm or deny. There are rumors in the 40s and 50s that there was a bowling alley underneath. I don't know if you guys know anything about this. That you kind of had to be part of a special club to go down there. You kind of had to know the password.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's true. I'd be interested if anybody has any memories of that.
It's like a variation of a speakeasy or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, with my memory, I'm striking out. Huh.
Well, if any of you out there know about this, let us know.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm pretty interested.
We definitely want to know about what you remember about the Auburn Hotel and anything that we talk about. So you can leave a comment in the comment section of wherever this video is going. You can also, if you want to share more, we can always do an oral history interview as well. So if you, for example, if you worked there, if you know anybody who worked there, if you stayed the night in there and have stories of mysterious sounds and goings on and that kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of fun to have that history of Auburn. So we can record that audio only, and then have that as part of our archives.
Yeah. And we're going to do a digitization project for the records of,
cool. Yeah.
of the Auburn Hotel soon, probably in September. Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all next time for the next Memories of DeKalb. Until then, see you later.
Bye.